Hello everyone, welcome to the Northern Tarot. My name is Andy. Today I will do the reading for the 5th and the 6th of April 2023. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. About the energies of the next 2 days, we have the full moon in April as the theme. And this is a new energies portals opening up for people. And it's really good energies going on, and it allows people to start um, to move forward, to gain some balances, and also to see the new thing emerging. So that also indicates that there will be changes in your life. There will be the replacements of new things. Uh, so the main how I say, the main focus here for people is learn how to um, embrace the changes, and also to pay attention to the details of things going on, to not to miss something good, coming for you, or also to allow the good things to grow. This is like the sense of the new seasons of the crop start to to give you some flowers, some fruits. So this is actually a good times ahead that we are heading toward. Now about this full moon, we have the sun, Jupiter, and the earth in alignment with each other. So they actually line up like a portal of energies, and this directly from Jupiter through the head of the sun. Jupiter is about philosophy and also about abundance and expansion. That also indicate this moon gonna show you either one of the aspects in your life: philosophy, which is awakening, a abundance, a new way of doing things, a new opportunities, or expansions, transformations, or changing your life. Depends on which chapter that you step in, depends on your higher self purposes. You can gain one of these things or all of these things at the same times. It's not greedy at all, because we all need a different factors in our life to support the cause of the the growth of the spiritual path of the soul expansion. And also on top of it, we have Mars is in trine with Saturn, and also Mercury in sextile with Saturn. Saturn is about realizations, it's about visions, it's about spiritualities. So there's a lot to do with your spiritual upgrading around this time too. So there is a couple of things going on here as a main theme that we can spot out right away. First of all, spirituality, spiritual level, spiritual growth, awakening, wisdoms. And then we have the healings going on, because Chiron is working very hard in Aries at the moment, where Jupiter is around. And then we have the full moon is also about manifestations and about healing. And this full moon is about a new start, new fresh start. And the energies is opening up. That means that things gonna come to you quite fast, faster than what you expected. So the key terms here is we have to stay tuned with energy. We have to learn how to reserve our energies to keep it on a high vibration. Don't let things to attract us. Don't use excuses to allow ourselves to stay in the low vibrations, because it creates the resistance, and you might miss the opportunities coming your way. Okay, with this type of full moon, because it's something that we've been looking forward to, so I actually asked angels to provide the four numbers to see what type of numbers that you are drawn to. So this is just like a small test toward individual. So if you're interested, let's pick number between 1 and 4. Think about which number you're drawn to the most. If you need time, you can pause the video. Now let's go one by one and then we go to the tarot. Number 1, we have the visions, and this visions is from Neptune. So Neptune provides these visions to what people. Now this vision is about the clarity this full moon brings about to people. So you're gonna gain some clearer ideas about your current situations, or the people that you might be confused with, or the path you wanted to go, the door you want to open. So this clarity is really, really, useful to what if any one of you focus on the path you want to unlock, because it will allow a new beginning to happen faster. So as long as you're drawn to it, then focus on it because your feelings never grow. That is number 1. So now let's go to number 2. If any one of you choose number two is about the power of the moon, which is the perception. So this perception is very much similar to what we already mentioned about the awakening, about the spiritual upgrading. These perceptions will allow you to come to realizations of fundamental things that in the spiritual area, it's a fundamental things. But we need all these fundamental things so we can upgrade ourselves to a mastery level. So I'm expecting there will be a lot of awakening, and it will happen through the getting closer to the knowledge, the wisdom of what your soul registered to achieve. But that's why I say depends on each individual soul. Whatever that you register to learn, it's all come to terms one by one, depends on your lifeline. So that is number 2. Now let's move to number 3. Number 3, we have the symbiosis, which is basically it's the combination, the balance of things. So this is about healing. So number 3 is about healing. So there people that are still being stricken with the how I say mental traumas, or things going on at a very low level because you are running out of healing source. This is the good time for you to focus on healing, and you are being advised to heal, not to focus on other areas, because you need to heal before you can do things. It's like if you want to do some activities in real life, you need some certain stamina and structures, physical structures of your body to allow yourself to do things. So this is the same. The healing will start with the mental healing. It all starts with the mind. So focus on the mind and figure out how to ask the universe, your guide and angels to help you with this healing, because you need your mental state to be stabilized before you can attract the higher vibrations, and then abundance, and then love, everything. It all starts with healing. So this is not redundant at all, because I know for the fact that many people still struggle with healings. Sometimes people hear things but people don't do things, weirdly. And the last number 4, if anyone choose number 4, then this is about arrival. Arrival here means new beginnings, and it's also the first house. The first house is always about you transform yourself and you're getting ready and you're about to have a kickstart with a very strong momentum. So that's all I got for you for all the numbers that provided by angels. And now let's go straight to the cards and we will figure out what we have for the next 2 days in details. Let's go. Okay, so with the tarot readings, as usual, we will go to the oracle cards first, and we will see what we have for the 5th and the 6th of April 2023. If you're new to the channel, please like, share the videos, and subscribe to my channel to help it grow. If you're already here and would like to donate, please find the donate button in the description box. And I hope my volumes will be improved today. Please keep commenting to tell me about the quality of the volume. There's no volume control buttons of this mic, so if it doesn't work, then I might will have to buy a new one. Now let's see with the oracle cards what we have. The first one, this is the star code astral oracles, right? So the first card we will have the second house, resources. So it's the new patterns of doing things, the new changes, the new foundations, the new stabilities, the new beginnings. Everything is about to emerge. And the second house is saying that there will be some inflows of materials to help people to go through this transitioning period. So this is actually really, really great signs of the universe want to show you. And it's also like there will be some guidance toward the right proper path, and this path is actually unconventional. There's something about the energy is quite new. It's some it's probably not something too new in the world, but to you it's gonna be new because you wouldn't think about it before. But there will be a proper guidance provided. So just embrace the energies and focus on, let's say the number that you drawn to. Focus on the number you're drawn to, and you will get there eventually. So second oracle card, let's see what we're gonna use today. I'm thinking I'm thinking of the angel answers today rather than the Celtic. Let's use the angel answer card because I was kind of, I have the feeling of the timing, to see if there are any more details about the timing of what we need to think about. So let's see one card from the angel's answer oracle. We have, let's pull the card in the middle. We have this one, and this one is, let's see, what is that about the recovery. So wow, so there's a message here right away that I can see. So the recovery here is about healings, right? And this is the time that people are being advised to not to focus on things that like pull down your mentalities. There is something about the striking in your mentalities at the moment that you need to watch out for, because you are doing everything the wrong way. There's an appealing here that I can feel that you have come so far. That's a mass message. And now it's the time to put all that strength and experiences and all that learning that you got to create that momentum to kick you, like taking a leap of faith at this time of what you're going through, because there's something about this is the collective mission, this is the collective energy, and this is the global calling, the universal calling. It's not just individual. So if you think individually, you might separate yourself out of the collective and being left behind, and we don't want to see you like that. The message is so strong. So if you resonate, or if there's something about your situations that you're feeling that you are really really down at the moment, you have to remind yourself about the trust, about the process you have been through, and about all the experiences you gain. Everything needs to make sense. If someone for some reasons, put down things now and let go, not drive themselves forward, it everything will make no sense, and that will become, you will become, how I say, very upset and sorrow in the shadow, and we don't want to see you like that. So there's something about the recovery appealing, being advised. Okay, now let's move to love relationship. Let's see what we have interesting, because um, this full moon is also about the balance in your emotional life, because it's heal yourself, and it allow people around you to benefit your healing too. So this pink moon of April, anything to do with the root matters, the fundamentals of things will benefit from this energy, and it will start with your self-healing. So as you see, you actually doing a great job, an important job here, because when you heal, people that related to you will benefit from your healing. So this is a picture. You are like an item to absorb and attract and you know connect this healing toward other electrons around you. So other electrons around you are the people that related to you, or the people needing your healings. So you're keeping the atmosphere, the environment of where you stay in peaceful harmony. So and that's actually the reality. If you think about that, it's actually very true that you are working as the items of delivering all these wonderful energies from the universe, and that is the collective mission. Okay, now about love relationship, let's see what we have. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. Love is actually in the horizon, very close. This is the card about something coming very close and near to you. There will be some sort of meetings. People want to meet each other in the next few days around Easter time, and there will be the revelations. So this is also about the energies of this full moon. It is make people feeling the urge of getting out and start to, how I say, get to know each other, or to meet each other. um, is, this is the opening up energies of Mars and Mercury and Saturn. The trio energy is working, like amplifying the energies of opening up, going out, socializing, to allow people start to integrate again. This is a pictures of the hibernations of winters is over. Everything start to come back to life, and that is a sense of you are heading toward. Okay, now with the tarot, let's see for the 5th and the 6th of April 2023. The overall energy, we have the Two of Pentacles. Direct dialogues, conversation going on here. Now, we don't know who you're talking to yet, but there's some sense of, people, or some sort of meetings here, one-on-one, face-to-face. So let's see the challenge. What is the challenge? The balance is being gained here with the Two of Pentacles. So I think this is about your relationship with other people. Now, relationship is can be anything, can be friendship, can be familyship, membership between family, can be anything that matters to you. So the challenge here is the Queen of Wands. So the challenge here is something about you coming to terms with your self-realization. So there's something about awakening going on around this time for people. We don't know for sure yet, so let's go one by one, and then we'll figure out what is the message from Spirit today. Now, what you don't know is the Tower. So what you don't know is that there is, how I say, the new situations coming for you. You don't see it yet. So the Towers is about to, this is like the illusionary towers, the towers in your mind. It can be something that you think or believe is real in life. However, remember, the mind is a master of tricks. Most of the time, the mind does not give you the right sense of what's going on, because the mind is limited with information provided. So let's see your mentality. Your mentality, you have the Page of Wands, a fresh new start coming for you. Definitely with the Page of Wands. So the challenge is how you unblock the situations to put it back to balance and see through with the see through your situations with the new lens of your glasses. So that is the challenge. So right now you are wearing some sort of tinted colored glasses. It's either too away from realities, or not even, how I say, a, based on your insights. So something about the way you look at a matters that's stopping you at the moment with the Tower here is something that can be converted to a non-existent situation. I have the feeling that everything's gonna be removed through this very, unexpected conversation. So this is some sort of surprise with the two of pentacles here. So you didn't expect to have this type of meetings. Someone you barely knew. Okay, so let's see what coming toward people. What coming toward you is the Eight of Swords. The clarity is coming toward you. So this is exactly what we're talking about, the towers here. So something non-existent, but the challenge is how you see it. And this is exactly the energies of this new moon is about to bring back, the benefits for people. So you will start to see things with different, you know, you change the contact lens, you change the glasses, you change to something with more input and insight from yourself based on the experiences that you learn. But it's just something about the guidance that you're gonna be receiving. Now let's clarify this. The Two of Pentacles is clarified by the King of Wands. Now you see why the Queen of Wands is challenged. That's why I say you gonna bump into some sort of love of your life. Make an effort here. So that's why I got the sense of something about going out, meeting people, and you don't expect to meet this someone that are so compatible because they are the king and the queen to with you, compatibility or on the same level with each other. So I'm expecting there's the divine timing of soulmate partners bump into each other or for somehow allowed to get connected this time. And remember, because you done the work recovery, because you're getting yourself ready, because you learn to let go of things that do not serve you any longer, learn how to cleanse things, cleanse the karma, or even accepted the fact that you sacrifice to have people cleanse their karma. Either ways, as long as you know that this is a time not to pick up the past and focus on yourself and only think about the positive coming toward you, this type of energy is coming toward you straight away. And now that is about manifestation. That is about how we attract things. So you can see clearer now how it functions, the way it functions in life and the whole universe. It's all about energies. When we learn how to lift up the blockage of the energies within ourselves and influence and bring it out to the external environment, things will start coming. Okay, now the challenge, let's see the Queen of Wands. If you understand the meaning of all of this, that is the challenge. So this is a lot about the moon showing you clarity about yourself, about your ideology, and the things that working or doesn't or isn't working. So the challenge is the Queen of Wands is the Eight of Cups. So the challenge is because you coming away or coming out from a very bad situations in the past, you still in that aftermath of what influenced. So this is like the image of the bird that got wounded by an arrow. So every time the bird see the branch, it thinks that arrow is the bow or an arrow again. So the bird is scared of that. So this is the challenge So how about you become confident and shine? And that is w- it's, it lies in the recovery here, the healing that you how much you be aware of yourself and learn how to heal yourself. So let's see the tower. The tower is clarified by the dead. Definitely, there is something about your situations, the illusionary tower or prisons in your mind is gonna be, how I say, washed away. That's how I describe it. Washed away is so fast. It's like being wiped away, and you will a bit kind of like how I say, not shocked, but you will feel like, oh, hang on, I was a fool. Why I kept thinking it that way before? If you see what I mean, you realize how illusionary you enforce yourself, or your mind enforce you into it. Your mind trick you into it. So there is something about the new beginning emerging. That's why the final washing away of things will take place. It can be anything related in your situations. It can be your new old home, moving to the new place. It can be the final stamp and the final goodbye to someone. It can be a finalizing of, you know, legal process. It can be anything that you're stuck with. It's going to be a final wash away of things, because the page of wands is here. So the page of wands is clarified by the Empress. You're stepping into the growth time of yourself. You're stepping into a new, it's like you become your own new season. That's the thing. Doesn't matter this is spring, summer, winter, but you will just become your own season. You become more independent. Let's put it that way. You become more productive with things. You become more attractive, and this Empress energy is benefiting from the healing that you worked on yourself. This is no joke. If you think about the logic of life, if you learn how to improvise yourself, if you learn how to shine within yourself, if if you love yourself, if you know, nurturing with yourself, do you think that people will want you? Everyone will want someone like that, if you see what I mean. But before the Empress, you got the quality of the Empress, so this is potential people see, but it's not quite mature because it's not quite going through enough accumulation yet. So there's not much significance that, you know, you produced. So you start to lose that attractiveness of yourself, if you think about that. So now let's see the eight of wands. The eight of swords. Not coming toward you. See it own for yourself. This is exactly what number two is about, right? Number two is about the moon power with the vision, perception. Sorry. So comes to realization, seeing it for yourself. With the eight of swords, we have the devil. Perfect, because now you see what you actually had fallen for of the whole time, why you always failed, why you always ended into the bad situation. With the representative of the devil here, the devil here is not one thing, it's not one person. This is the collective of the whole time that you've been collected for your own experiences. This is the accumulations of the necessary fuel for you to fill up this time of your life. That's why everything's gonna be, you know, blooming in your gardens. This is very, very similar to awakening, but I cannot call this awakening. Awakening, enlightenment, very similar. It's just different way of calling. Slightly different a little bit. Because awakening is going to be a little bit passive, so you're being guided toward that path. So most of the cases you meant to take that path or that moment, that divine timing to go through it. Enlightenment, something more subjective. You have more control into what you're doing. So enlightenment is more close to this concept of what we're seeing here, which is realization. The nature of enlightenment is actually realizing about the nature of things, because the answer is everywhere around the universe for the whole time, billion years since its beginning. It's always there, but it's universal consciousness. That is why we have to grow and learn how to tap into our consciousness until we understand about the oneness and start to benefit from the universal consciousness, and then you realize that we are all one. Okay guys, so this is very good. In brief, love coming toward you again, but more than that, more than just love, this is about the moment you come to realizations, enlighten yourself, you receive the reward. So that is what is the sense of this reading today. And I really love this energies, and I hope that everyone start to raise a better, higher awareness about energies, about things we share, and start to put into your life and see if there's any improvement and changes for your own good, because things are coming. So best of luck everyone, and if you resonate or have any comments, please feel free to leave me the comments, especially about my microphone. So I will see you in the next one. If you want to donate, please find the donate button in the description box. Thank you and bye bye.